Good morning. As promised, here we are with a 6-strand challah. And here's a little secret I learned, that I left my dough in the refrigerator overnight, and it actually was very nice to roll out cold. Interesting fact. And I'm going to take, just for a tiny bit of definition in the strands, because this is a challah with a complicated braiding structure, I'm taking a small amount of flour and just very, very lightly dusting it, as you can see, after I've rolled out the strands, and just rubbing them a tiny bit. And this will give even more definition to the braid. Okay, so I've already rolled out my 6 strands, and you can see that I made them a tiny bit narrower at the top because I don't want a big glump at the top of my challah. So I'm going to bring all 6 strands together and just pinch them gently together at the top. Now I take the 2 outer strands. I'm going to start with the 2 outer strands, and I'll separate the 2 inner strands into 2 groups. So I have 2 outer and 2 groups of 2 inner strands. First, I'm going to take the one on the left and lift it up, cross it over to the right. Then I take the one below it, which used to be the far right, and I bring it up to the left. Now I'm going to take the one at the top right and bring it into the center, but from right, and I'm going to favor the ones on the left. Put it with the group on the left. But 3, I only want groups of 2. So I take the outer one of this group of 3 that I just created and bring it from left up to right. And now I still have my groups of 2. I take the one that's waiting up on the left and I bring it down into center, but favoring the right. Now I take the third, the odd man out here, is going to pick up and go from right up to left. And the one waiting on the right can come down from right to join the group on the left. There's 3's a crowd. Take the 3rd one on the end, bring it up to the right, from left to right. Take the one that's waiting on the left and bring it down to the right group, but in the center, always moving to the center, but toward the right. Again, 3's a crowd, so take the 3rd one on the right, bring it up to the left. You can see the braid is beginning to form. Now take the one waiting on the right and bring it down to center left. Take the 3rd one of that group on the left, bring it up to the right. Now go to the one that was waiting just above it on the left and bring it down center, but right center. Take the 3rd in that group. We always want to have groups of 2 in the center. Take the 3rd one, bring it from right up to left, and then take the one waiting on the right and bring it down center left. Now we have 3, take the 3rd one on the left, bring it up to the right, and this one that was waiting on the left, bring it down center and right. 3, we don't want 3, we only want 2, so take the 3rd one on the right, bring it up to the left, and then go to the one that's waiting up on the right and bring it down center left. Left center, take the 3rd one on the left, bring it up to the right, and now the one that's waiting up on the left, bring it down center and right. Far right, not far right, but the 3rd one comes up and around, and the one waiting comes down and over. The 3rd one that's on the left now goes up to the right, and and the one that was waiting on the left comes down to the right. The third one goes up to the left, and the one waiting comes down to the left. Now it's a little tricky at the end. If you want, you can smoosh them together and tuck them under, but I think I can do one or two more. So if I separate them, I've still got 3 over here and 2 over here. So I want this third one on the edge to come up to the right, and the one above it that was waiting comes down to the right. And I might be able to do one more. Now, this is my group of 3. So the one on the far right comes up to the left, and the one up above it comes down to the left. And maybe once more. Now I have a group of 3 teeny tiny ones here. This one on the far left can go up toward the right, and the one that was waiting above it can come down toward the right. And now it's time to just pinch them all and tuck it under. So that side looks beautiful. Now what can we do with this side? Not a whole lot, I don't think, other than pinch it and tuck it under. So you just see the pretty braided part. And there we have a gorgeous 6-strand challah. Thank you so much. It was really fun working with you. Bye-bye.